I mean, I didn't think I'd be doing this. I can't lie. I mean, listen, Victor Gyokeres and Liverpool links. Now that is something I didn't see coming. And I do feel like with Victor Gyokeres, there are a lot of discourse on whether he's going to score the same amount of goals as he would in a better league than in the Portuguese league. But listen, here we are. Victor Gyokeres and Liverpool updates. I didn't think this is what I'll be doing a video on today, but here we are. Listen, like the video, thumbs up button, drop a comment. We're 2 subscribers away from 19,700. So if you're new to the channel, subscribe. Let's get to 300 likes today. And without further ado, let's actually get into this chat, because Victor Gyokeres being linked to Liverpool it's not the first time this has happened, but this is a name that we associate with kind of Arsenal Football Club and Manchester United. Those are the clubs that have been heavily linked to him. Man United, obviously, with the Amarim and the Sporting links, and of course, Arsenal, who are in dire need of a striker, have been heavily linked to Victor Gyokeres, and are still well informed of the situation and probably one of the front runners still, in my opinion. However, Liverpool have reportedly joined the race. Again, this is an update that we've kind of seen not long ago today, and Liverpool kind of have reportedly been keeping tabs on the player. So we're going to get to all of that, and we're going to look at the reports and what's been said and what we can kind of make of the information, where we can kind of tie it back to anything similar to what we've seen previously with Liverpool transfers, such as, again, like Florian Wirtz and whatnot. However, Victor Gyokeres, do I even want the player? Do you, as a Liverpool fan, would you want Victor Gyokeres to lead the line for Liverpool Football Club? I mean, his goal scoring record is absolutely undeniable. I think his last odd 100 goals has come within about 100 odd games. So he's averaging pretty much a goal a game for club and country. His goal scoring record is absolutely insane. But the questions, it's the same questions when it comes to him. And there is a bit of PTSD with Liverpool fans as well. Having Darwin Núñez come over from Benfica, now going and getting another striker from the Portuguese league to lead your line for big money. We're just about getting rid of Darwin Núñez. So for me, there's a bit of PTSD there. There's a bit of PTSD. I'm not going to lie. I'm not sure if it's going to work out the same, in my opinion. I kind of look at Gyokeres and go, great goal scorer, but will he be any different from Darwin Núñez? I know they're different players. They have different skill sets, different strengths, but that pace and power is one of their main attributes, and that goes for both Núñez and Gyokeres. Obviously, Núñez, his goal scoring record doesn't look horrible for Liverpool, but it's the chances missed that where he just flatters to deceive and become, he will go down as a signing that just wasn't necessarily good enough for the money he came in for. But when you look at a striker like Gyokeres, he does seem a lot more assured in front of goal, a lot more ruthless. But again, when you look at the FIFA rankings, it's reported that, I'm hearing that Brazil is being ranked as a higher league, as a more superior league to the Portuguese league. And I think that's interesting, because I think the Portuguese league have produced a lot of good players. They've made a lot of money. A lot of big signings have come from that league, especially. I know some of them haven't done well. I said Gonzalo Ramos, Darwin Núñez and whatnot. João Neves obviously gone over to PSG. He's done okay, to be fair, as well. So there's a few signings that have come out of that league. But guys, you have to ask the question, can it translate? Can Victor Gyokeres' goals translate? So I do want you guys to answer me this in the comment section below. How many goals do you guys think that Victor Gyokeres will get if he was to move to the Premier League? And if he was to move to Liverpool or even Arsenal, how many, or even Man United, how many goals would he get? Is he guaranteed goals in whatever league he's in? Or is it a thing where the goals you're scoring in that league, slash that in half when you come to the Premier League? Because that is the question that a lot of fans are starting to have with Victor. And I understand it. And he is 27. And I think he has one big contract left, maybe 2 if he signs a short, maybe a 3-year deal. But with whoever he decides to move to. But he is starting to split opinions the longer the signing goes on, the longer the whole transfer saga around him goes on. We'll head over to the information that we got now. Obviously, shout out Dave O'Copy. He goes, Liverpool have made contact over Victor Gyokeres, according to reports. And obviously, if I change over here, it says, according to Portuguese outlet CM Journal, the reigning English champions have officially entered the race for Gyokeres' signature. Journalist Philip Antonio Ferreira reports, Victor Gyokeres is one of Liverpool's targets to strengthen the attack. The Swede is on a short list to replace the former Benfica player Darwin Núñez, who will head to Napoli. After Arsenal, Manchester United, another English colossus enters the dispute for the signing of the Sporting striker. Liverpool have been following the player for some time. And according to the British press, but only in recent days have they given instructions of their emissaries to confirm with the Lions that the values of the possible the values for a possible signing. The 27-year-old came through, obviously, in Portugal, of course, and then he moved over to Coventry City. He before spells with Brighton and Coventry City and whatnot in the Championship. But yeah, the two seasons. In 2 seasons with the Lisbon side, the Swedish international has scored 97 goals in 102 games. Yeah, that goal scoring record is nuts. But I do have the question marks myself in terms of the striker. As I said, it's more PTSD as a Liverpool fan for me, you know. And if you look at this here, he is definitely leaving. He's definitely leaving. Victor Gyokeres has already personally informed Sporting president Varandas about his decision to leave. No intention to play for the club anymore. Gyokeres wants a new chapter. He feels heartbroken after exit practice and is not expected to return to training. And that's reported in Portugal quite heavily, as well as Fabrizio Romano kind of echoes. And as we can see here, Benjamin Sesko has just followed Arsenal as well. So with Benjamin Sesko probably following Arsenal, probably going to move to Arsenal, that move looks like it's going to happen. That probably leaves not a free run to Gyokeres, but Man United in the race. Maybe one of the Spanish teams could join the race. We're not too sure. Another English team could join the race. But Liverpool, if we were to be in this race, if this was true, if this information is correct coming out of Portugal, then what kind of stops Liverpool from kind of putting some money forward? It looks like the Portuguese side will probably demand about what, 80 million euros, 69 million, something like that. So you see it here, understood to be the value, bottom line value, understood to be in the region of 80 million euros, which can probably be negotiated down. So there's definitely some information there to kind of look at and take away and go, well, you know, why not? So here's my thing. Here's my thing with Gyokeres. I think he's going to do well wherever he goes in terms of goal scoring. I don't think he will be as prolific as what he was in Portugal if he goes to an Arsenal or a Liverpool, but I do think he will score goals. Will he be a success? I still feel like that is a big question. He's not a guaranteed success. He still needs part of his game to improve. From what I've seen of him, he is dangerous, and his hold-up play is not as bad as what people kind of make it out to be. And in a window where the nines are valued at big money, I don't think Gyokeres is a bad investment. I just feel like the PTSD in me as a Liverpool fan, I would personally maybe look elsewhere. But if we were to sign Gyokeres, I wouldn't be completely upset about it. I wouldn't look at it and go, I can't believe it. This is dead. I can't FSG, like, you know what I'm saying? FSG, what have you done? Do you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be like, oh my God. Like, this is just another reason why I hate FSG. This wouldn't be, no. I just feel like I'd rather the club try and break the bank for an Isak type of signing. But Gyokeres does have a very good fitness record as well. So there are other outstanding factors that look positive. I think Arsenal should probably be the ones going for Gyokeres. I do think he's probably the more guaranteed goal scorer over a player like Sesko, who bodes more in potential. But this is the thing. Liverpool fans, just let me know kind of what you think, man. If you made it this far, make sure you're dropping a comment and how much you value him at and how many goals you think he'd get. You know, and this would be a Gyokeres if Florian Wirtz behind. With Mohamed Salah providing, with Cody Gakpo providing, with McAllister providing, with guys like that in the team. So there's plenty of creativity around the pitch for a player like Gyokeres if he was to, you know, be linked even more heavier to Liverpool going forward. So just let me know what you guys think, man. I generally am really, really interested to see if there are legs to this update that's come out today. You know, if Sesko looks like he's going to Arsenal, do you guys really see Arsenal getting the Gyokeres and Sesko? I don't know if I see them getting both. So it makes sense for Liverpool to have alternatives and to have a list. But guys, listen, smash the like button. It's a shorter update today, but I just wanted to kind of have that conversation with you guys and see where your heads are at in the comments. I really want to see where you guys are with it, and we'll speak about it soon, man. But listen, drop a comment, drop a like. It's another episode of Big Six Pants. We're going to be diving a little bit after you watch this video as well. So we'll be talking more about the transfers and what's been going on. Listen, Victor Gyokeres, Liverpool update. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Listen, I was born in the darkness. Take care, people.